Hey everybody, it's Kash, one of your co-hosts of the Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast, and I'm here to tell you about this week's sponsor, minigolfreviews.com, a website dedicated to all things miniature golf. They even post a new mini golf hole every single day, and currently are building the National Archive of Mini Golf, so check it out at minigolfreviews.com. Now enjoy the show.
Yo, welcome to the stage. The mic is set to rise. Dean and Kash, shining bright beneath the skies. Topics flying high, thoughts collide like sparks. Move the mic stand, light it up, ignite the hearts. Soon it'll break it down, bring the real to you. Conversations that unfold, always something new. Can't stop, won't stop, we'll keep it flowing strong. Move the mic stand, join us where you belong. Hustle and flow, the vibe's always lit. Tune into the magic, we'll never quit. They talk about life, hustles, dreams that we all chase. Dropping knowledge like it's gold, never slow down the pace. From money moves to mental rules, they keep it tight. In this podcast, by the living life, it's all in sight. Every episode's a journey taken with a twist. With Dean and Kash speak, you don't wanna miss. Can't stop, won't stop, we'll keep the flowing strong. Move the mic stand, join us where you belong. Hustle and flow, the vibe's always lit. Tune into the magic, we'll never quit. So grab your headphones, let's ride the wave. Dean and Kash at the mic, we're here to say it.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Move the Mic Stand podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Dean Berg. I'm still alive. I'm still recovering from my flu or whatever I had a couple weeks ago. Not 100%, but I'm alive. And also alive with me is my co-host, a good buddy, Kash Carl.
Hi. I don't know. I mean, I'm physically alive, but I'm dead inside.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm trying to think. When was the last time I felt alive?
Yeah, that is a good question. I mean, I feel alive all the time, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
In general. I think that's what comedy does to you a little bit. It
Maybe.
makes you dead inside.
Maybe. I mean, I feel alive on stage.
Yeah.
I feel alive when I'm around my kids and stuff like that, too.
And around family, yeah.
Yeah.
But, no. No, I don't know, it's just like sometimes you hear like people do the same joke a million times and you're like, do a different joke! I'm dying here!
Well, I try not to, like, in day-to-day life, turn into, like, how Edward Norton was on Fight Club.
Yeah.
You know, when he's like, I'm Jack's dying pancreas, you know, or whatever. Like, like, he's just like, ugh. You know, he's just got that deadness about him until he starts fighting.
I like how that's just like is the general personality of many people is just, ugh.
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 I think we just spoke cave person.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of cave people, have you been watching the show Primal?
Yeah, that's a good segue. Nice
Thanks. I didn't want to jump into that quick.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to riff a little bit more, but let's do it.
Okay.
You were talking about that show earlier.
Yeah, I saw ads, I don't know on what, HBO Max or something like that. And
Which make up your mind what you want to call yourself, HBO Max.
Yeah, they keep switching HBO
was
Max,
Go.
Max, just Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that they do that to like reset like algorithms or search things or something?
I think it's probably just like some change in leadership or change in you know what I mean?
And that's their focus instead of like
somebody was like, HBO Go, well that just sounds like you should watch it on the phone. We want to have something on the TV.
Yeah. Which I'm
and
not
if you call
opposed
it
to
Max, people just think Cinemax.
And also expensive.
Yeah.
Because to the max. That means it's got everything, but it didn't have everything. I want them to focus on not losing content.
They should call it Max BO.
But don't you agree though with the content thing? Like, I keep seeing stuff for like, this movie's going away in like 3 days.
That usually means it's going on some other streaming service usually.
Yeah, well, just pay for it. Own it all. Just get it all.
Well, what I get worried with is like, I I'll occasionally buy movies on Prime Video,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got a lot of them on there, but I can swear there's some missing, and I can't figure out what they are. And I never know if they can actually take them away from you. I know if they're not on the platform anymore, you can still have them.
Like
But,
grandfathered in.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you purchased the rights to be able to watch that movie.
But they
and
don't have the rights.
And they don't totally get rid of it.
Hmm.
But I can swear when I go through my library, I'm like, I feel like there's something missing here. And I hate it whenever I go on there and then all of a sudden it'll be like a movie that I know I bought.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, what the hell? And I click on it and it's like, buy it in, UHD, buy it in standard, buy it, whatever. And then it's kind of like, I swear I own this. And then you go to your actual
Purchase history.
yeah. And it's on there. But I'm just like, what?
That's so messed up.
I own like 3 different versions of what's the new Bill and Ted
Adventure or something.
whatever their newest one is.
Okay.
I own like 3 different versions of it because they got me a couple times.
Hey, big spender.
Well, the funny thing is,
Is it a good movie?
it's all right.
I'm gonna have to buy 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm out, like, when it came out, I bought it, and then all of a sudden I saw it, like, for sale, and I was like, I could swear I bought this. And then rather than checking, I just bought it again. I think that was one of my quarantine movies I turned down all the time.
So, it'd be funny though. You watch it back to back to back because you have 3 copies, and you're like, "Oh, I wonder what this movie's about."
What's this one?
They have one different scene,
Who's
or
Bill and Ted?
they have one different scene, one extended scene, or something that's different.
Well, and usually that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
one of the versions has, like, X-ray or whatever it's called, where you can go in and it'll list at the bottom the name of the actor that's on screen. And then you can click on it and see extra features, crap like that. Yeah. And then one of them is just, like, the extended version, and one of them is, like, just the normal
Standard
theatrical
yeah.
release.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I could see that happening and being worthwhile though with Lord of the Rings because
Oh, I own the
extended
regular and
the extended. Yeah, I mean, everybody. I think anybody that likes that does.
I own
have
a couple
both copies.
different versions of, like, Star Wars too,
Okay.
because, like, I own, like, the ones now,
Mm-hmm.
and then, like, not the original ones, but, like, when they kind of released them and just tweaked them a little,
Cleaned them up a little bit.
bit.
Like wasn't like one of the things that they changed was like instead of Jabba being like very puppety, it was like
They use a little bit more CGI, a
right?
little
Was
bit.
that kind of like one of the things that they did in that?
Yeah, they did stuff like that, yeah, and then
They removed the wires from the space cruisers.
yeah, there's like a version where, like, Jabba is a person, and so then they
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's like a version where, like, Jabba's a person, because originally he was a person. He was supposed to be like a guy wearing, like, a big fur coat.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and then they put Jabba the Hutt, like, the actual one that's in the movie now.
Yeah, the big
They
sluggy looking thing.
CGI'd him over that guy, so they put that scene back in. I have a version that has that.
Is it you have a version that you can see that the guy that was the Jabba dude or no?
No, where they
Oh.
CGI'd.
Well, I'm saying,
Jabba
but
over
is
him.
there one that you can see that?
Yes,
Oh, okay. I want to check that out because it sounds interesting.
it's
Does he still talk like Jabba? Like
No.
no.
no, he does, like, ho ho ho. ho.
Oh yeah, you're better.
Teeny Jedi, ho ho ho. Jabba Lobana. Yeah, no, he talks pretty normal, or he might be talking in a different language, but he's not like Jabba.
Okay,
But I think-
one more
I
question
think
about that.
that's
Hold
more
on,
of
hold
like
on.
a-
One more question about that. Is it the whole movie is with this version of the dude Jabba?
No, just a scene.
Just one scene and then he
where,
changes?
Like, what do you mean he changes?
Like, oh, actually, I guess I don't know which movie it is because I was thinking like,
It's in the first one. Well, 4.
so he's in his like
New Hope.
chambers.
No,
like,
Han Solo is, like, working on the Millennium Falcon or something, doing something, And then Jabba comes there and starts harassing him for like money and shit.
Oh, and then he's running. Running away. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right. Okay, I got
because,
you.
because I have a version. I have a version that you can watch that has that in it. And then there's one other type of version I have too that's something kind of weird. I mean, I have the one like before they changed how Obi-Wan screams to scare away the sand people. Like there's one that sounds like he got his wiener stuck in a meat grinder. And then there's another one that's just kind of like, oh, dumb. But
and then there's another one with you where they get you doing the R2-D2 squeal.
Yeah. And then, like for The Godfather, I have.
Wait, what?
Well, no, I'm shifting gears.
Oh, okay.
So for like The Godfather, I have 1, 2, and 3, but then there's one that's like called Dakota or something like that. That's kind of like a combination of 2 and 3 or something.
But just like cut differently to shorten it up or something? Okay.
Well, not shorten it up. It's just like there's no end credits. It's just in between movies. It
Okay.
just kind of keeps going. Sort of.
So it does shorten it up.
And then there's a version that's like all 3 of them just mashed into one big movie.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How long would that be?
It's like 6 hours. 7
Jeez.
hours. Might even be 8.
Jeez.
They used to be on HBO Max.
Okay.
It's not on there anymore.
Yeah. They got rid of a lot of like the old Cartoon Network shows too, which was a bummer.
Oh, really?
Because Cartoon Network went out of business in 2025. Like they like shut down the studio. There's a couple shows that are still on there, but
Like Fiona and Cake.
Oh, that's the
Adventure
the
Time spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I wouldn't know on all
I
of
think
those.
it
I'm
is.
just saying, like, no, but I'm the era I'm talking about is like Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Oh,
Ed,
yeah,
Ed and
yeah.
Eddie, Powerpuff Girls. I don't know what else is really in that. Cow and Chicken, Dexter's Laboratory. Like that era. Johnny
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the show that my older kids used to watch it all the time. Then I kind of got hooked on it. Oh, Gumball.
Gumball. That's later.
No, I know it's later.
Samurai Jack. But that's on there because I watched it.
Yeah, and then
I was very
Johnny
confused.
Bravo.
Yeah, I said Johnny Bravo.
Ghost, the guy. Space Ghost.
Space Ghost. I was thinking Ghost Toast. That's a callback to second episode.
I got so sick of those. Like I handed them out for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I had a few extras. I got so sick of them.
Well, they're good though, to some extent, because they did do them again.
Yeah.
For this
they
year.
changed it a little bit.
Yeah.
Though. It's more like white chocolatey with cinnamony.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
Not the same.
Oh, but anyway, we didn't even talk about that Primal show.
Oh yeah, let's get back to Primal. Ooh.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good. Like when I saw the commercials, it was really for the most current season, and it was intriguing because I didn't know what was going on. But I actually didn't like the newer season so far. Now that I'm through the entire show, I'm caught up to current because they're airing episodes now, which is why I saw ads for it, which makes sense. The current season I don't like as much, but the first 2 seasons I thought were very like masterfully done. There's like maybe like in the entire show 50 words of dialogue, which is kind of insane. So it's like mostly just like scenery and like emotion and interactions.
Yeah.
Which I think is what makes it so engaging. Like it's not like a show that you can put on and then just kind of listen and do other stuff on your phone or whatever.
Because they probably don't speak.
Yeah, rarely, right? And you have to pay attention, otherwise you're going to miss what's going on in the story.
I can't do movies like that lately for some reason. Like if you have to pay attention, I'm kind of like eh. Except for Fallout 4 or Fallout, it's not 4. The show.
Game, yeah.
Yeah. I've been able to watch that and pay attention pretty closely.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's just so much that you're trying to look for Easter eggs because you know that they're hiding them in there.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what helps with engagement on Fallout, at least. But I feel like just do your 3-episode rule on Primal. I think you'll pay attention more than you think because when I've watched like the first 2 episodes, I'm like, what is this? Is this straight up fever dream?
Whoa.
And then I was like, I want to know what's happening next. Like, it does have enough, like, engagement, like, storyline to it that you're like, huh. And the art is pretty interesting style, too, so.
I used to really like, and that might be a movie that I had on my Amazon purchase list that I don't know if I saw it on there. Caveman. Did you ever see that movie? Ringo Starr. I think Patrick Swayze.
Okay.
John Matuzak. They talk all caveman-y in that movie.
What's that mean?
Like caveman language.
How's that go?
Well, it's just like the one guy's name is Atuk.
Okay.
And then you learn what everything means though, just because the way it is, because there's like this girl, so Atuk. He's like if I remember right, he's John Matuzak, he's a big muscle bully kind of guy that wants to run the whole show.
The alpha.
Yeah, he's like an alpha, and then Ringo Starr, his name is
Beetle, because that'd be cool.
No. Doug.
Doug?
I think so. Gug, maybe Gug. I don't remember, but they're always like Gug Alunda Lana, and it means like love, and he's like Gug Zug Zug Lana, and that means like doing naughty stuff.
Oh my!
And you start to learn like what they're all talking about in there, and it's fun. It's a funny movie.
It's rated like mature audiences only.
It might be R. There's no nudity or anything in it.
Really, no, cavemen aren't nude, huh?
No, they're wearing furs, but it's historically inaccurate because there's like dinosaurs in it too. And
you know what I recently discovered about cave people that I didn't know was historically inaccurate? Using wooden clubs.
Like war clubs?
Well, no, yeah, I guess like war clubs, but you know, like how in every like caveman cartoon or whatever, you see like the big like brown drumstick looking thing.
Yep.
There's no evidence that they actually use those clubs. Like even in like cave paintings, you don't see that. And it makes sense though, right? Because even though like there's evidence of like finding like arrowheads and spearheads, right?
Yep.
But it's not like they found the shaft of the spear or the arrow.
Yep.
So if they did have like wood clubs, they would have deteriorated anyway. But there's like no evidence in like cave paintings or something that they ever use like those clubs that are in every cartoon of like cave people.
Just to correct before our fact checker Jody gets all on me, Ringo Starr is Atuk.
Oh, okay.
And it's Dennis Quaid, not Patrick Swayze.
Okay.
And he's Lar. And then Tonda is John Matuzak. Tonda. Tonda.
What year did Caveman come out?
1981.
Oh, wow.
It's a slapstick comedy film. So.
Where can I watch it?
It says, these aren't always right though.
Yeah.
It says how to watch. It says on Prime Video, because I know it was on there.
So that means to purchase probably.
It says it's on Tubi.
Okay.
I'll check. I'm checking right now. Don't do the Tubi. Or we'll get canceled.
You're doing actual fact check on a movie right now. Nice.
Yep, it's on there. It started playing.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So it's free. If you want to watch it, and everybody wants to watch it on Tubi.
All right, I'll check it out on Tubi.
Tubi.
Or not to be.
Yeah, there was supposedly a movie on Tubi called Do You Mind?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was.
Why does it sound so familiar?
Called Do You Mind? I never saw it on Tubi, but the way I found out is I got a Tubi's Actor Appreciation
Award?
No.
Accolade?
No. Just
notification?
Just a
badge? A badge?
Just a hi.
Oh.
It was like a group. I got like a thing for Tubi Actors Appreciation.
Okay, well, why would anybody care about this?
Because
why?
Because I never saw it on there, so I can't confirm, but I was in that movie.
Oh, because you were in it. Oh.
Yeah, I was one of the characters on the poster. My name was right in the middle.
And I remember. I know this. I'm just messing with you.
You went to the opening.
The premiere.
The premiere.
With you. Yeah, that was fun. That's cool.
It was fun, but I was a little disappointed how much got cut out, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, that's Hollywood.
Yeah, that's Hollywood, baby.
Showbiz, baby.
I've been loosely working on a. I didn't write that script or direct it. It was written. The director's name was Veda. Can't remember. Her first name was Darth. Darth Veda. No, I was kidding. She was like the director or whatever. Her and this other girl wrote it, so I don't necessarily know that I can ever release it, but I have like a concept for a part 2. And
Okay.
it's Dr. Anderson's redemption. It's basically John Wick. No, I'm just kidding.
Sweet.
Yeah, and there's aliens.
I guess while we're still on like movies and TV, I have also started watching another show on Netflix called Mo, and it's about this guy that's
That has a tavern,
what?
and he gets prank phone calls all the time from some 10-year-old kid.
No, it's not The Simpsons.
Oh,
It's about this guy. His family's from the Middle East, and they got sent to they escaped to the United States essentially,
yeah.
and they're seeking asylum, and it's like going through the court system and all that, and it's pretty good. Like, it's interesting enough, and I think it's mainly because just like crazy things just keep happening. But one of the things that was like the accolade on the show, like to start watching on Netflix, it scored 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I don't understand why. Like, I know that the Rotten Tomato score comes from like actual professional critics, but you can't tell me that a single critic thought there was something like, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes anytime you see stuff from like critics, it makes you wonder about it. Like when food critics like criticize restaurants or whatever, and you're like, what are you talking about? It's the best dish I ever had in my entire life. But maybe it's just context, right? Like, if you go to a restaurant and the critic gives a bad review, well, maybe they've been to fancier restaurants or something or a place that's done it better before or whatever.
It might make sense though, because I just looked up a list of movies that received a 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's The Kid from 1921, The Decalogue, Rear Window, Wages of Fear, Man on Wire. That sounds like a caveman. Man on Wire. Maybe I heard of that one. Grave of the Fireflies, Leave No Trace, Summer of Soul, I'm Becoming a Guinness Fowl, and Lollipop. So I never heard of Mo, and I never heard of these other movies.
I've never heard of any of those.
Makes sense.
I guess, but
I always more so go by because there's a critic score on there, and then there's like a normal people score, right?
Yeah, the normal people score usually seems to hit
pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unless it's like perfect or insanely awful. I feel like if it's insanely awful, that there could be some sort of theme or something in there that people are just hating on, or specific scene, or like one of the actors that was in it was canceled or something at one point, and then it's just like.
Well, and sometimes too, like a movie will be like awesome all the way through, and then the ending is like, what?
Yeah, and it's the last thing people remember about a movie or whatever.
So they hated the ending, so they hate the whole movie.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Trying to think of a movie like that.
Well, I'm just also thinking in general, like you go to a place like a restaurant or whatever, and everything was great, except for one thing. Like there was a straw wrapper on the floor, and you're like, 4 stars. It like lost them a star completely just because of one like minor thing.
And what I hate is when like people will give something 1 star.
Mm-hmm. For being so minor inconvenience.
Well, they'll talk about how great everything was and blah, 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 blah. But I asked for a straw and they didn't give me one. You know, or something. So 1 star.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think that's a better example than what I said. Scratch everything I said.
Okay. Scratched. Totally scratched.
I mean, I'm not doing anything about it. Like, I'm not removing it from the episode.
Start the episode over.
What? Not happening.
What kind of grill of mine you got?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's talk about that for tonight. So tonight I am drinking blue raspberry.
Blue?
I know, it made me nervous. I had to, like, triple check the ingredients and look it over each time. I was worried. But yeah, blue. And not, this is your fault, Christmas juice.
Yeah, that's why I said blue.
I know. It's your fault.
Like Ghost of Christmas Juice. Was a TikTok.
Yeah.
I should know who did it, but I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. But yeah, so I triple checked, and I like it. I'm gonna give this one. This is now my number 3.
Oh wow.
So, like, my number 1 is that kiwi, the exotic kiwi. I really like that.
Yep.
And then I like the bombsicle, like rocket pop one. That's my number 2. And then this is my number 3.
Wow.
So the blue raspberry. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so I bet you didn't know that I'm allergic to blueberries.
Cash. Everybody knows you're allergic to blueberries. We talk about it every single episode.
Oh.
But what they may not know is about our partnership with Grill-A-Mind. And this isn't just an ad. This is a full-on collaboration with a brand we both actually use and believe in. Grill-A-Mind makes elite nootropics, pre-workouts, and supplements that keep you dialed in, energized, and sharp. I've been taking this stuff, and honestly, my focus has been so strong that I'm scaring my to-do list to become my done list. I take it before shows, so does Kash. It helps us stay energized to give back to the audience, and we stay focused. So if you want to level up your energy, your workouts, your brain power, or just your day-to-day, hit up GorillaMind.com. That's GorillaMind.com and use our code 20 at checkout. That gets you discount and supports our partnership. What were you saying?
Yes, I'm allergic to blueberries.
Well, they have other flavors too.
Oh,
they have
nice.
like blackberry lemonade, they have orange grape, and my personal favorite, but it's really hard to get, tiger's blood. So if you want to try to get these, get to GorillaMind.com and use code 20. Now back to the show.
Well, that's strange.
Why does that keep happening?
Yeah. How many timelines have we jumped through at this point?
Yeah. I think I jumped timelines the other day in my sleep.
Yeah?
Yep. I was sleeping, and I was when I was still kind of recovering from being sick. And then all of a sudden, like, Jess was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "You were shaking like crazy, like you were having a seizure." And I was like, "Oh, I was just jumping timelines."
What was in the old timeline? Like,
I-
something
whatever-
changes in every
whatever-
single one, right?
Yeah, sort of. I don't know that this one's any better. It's not any worse though either. Because that's always scary. Like if you're jumping timelines all the time, like that's the theory,
Mm-hmm.
and you jump into a worse one and get stuck.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it a little bit lately, not to get anything political or anything, but
This
just
one's
like,
been a lot more violent.
yeah, I feel like there's more people are more into hate than love, and I don't
Yeah.
like that.
And in this timeline, I can't poop as good.
I know. And all right, I figured out what in this timeline because I doubt anybody's ever done this before. Because this week we made meatloaf out of Wagyu. I don't think that's ever happened.
Did you buy Wagyu steaks and then ground them up?
No,
Because that would be a waste.
no, it was ground Wagyu, but it was
How
because
can you verify though that it's actually Wagyu when it's ground?
who knows? I don't know.
Because I bought Wagyu like burger patties before.
Mhm.
I've never had a Wagyu steak before though.
I've had Wagyu steak.
I never have.
I've had American Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu. So Japanese Wagyu is the original. And you can get American Wagyu in Oshkosh at TJ Highland House.
Oh.
So, no, we should go and celebrate going into season 4 with a steak dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that? My treat.
Yeah,
now
for
it's on.
sure.
Now
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
on the
for
record. So.
Yeah, because like I was like, well, I don't know, Wagyu's kind of.
Yeah,
My
sure.
treat. Okay, I'm in.
But I think we might have been like the first people ever to do a Wagyu meatloaf. Because I mean, why would you like use like that good of cut
Yeah.
of meat? But it was because it was nearing its expiration date. There was like 2 days left to go or whatever. So it was less than regular ground beef.
Well, regular ground beef has been pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Even like there was a day when, like money was tight, whatever. I knew I could go to like Walmart and buy a tube. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the big
tube.
3-pound tuber.
Well, even just like the little tubes.
Oh yeah.
The little
the
tubes,
1-pounders.
1-pounders.
Yeah.
Those were like $1. They used to be
Whoa.
$1.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I never thought that they were $1. That's
That was,
insane.
you probably weren't born yet.
With the Wagyu though, it's like I don't think why would you bother using that, but I don't know if it necessarily tasted better.
It was fine. It was good, but I don't know if it was necessarily better.
Yeah, when I had a burger,
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of like, okay.
The steak, I'll say that the steak does taste better, but again, it could be more than just the cut of the meat, though, like the seasoning and and all that, and how it's but yeah,
because sometimes I can take like a really cheap, crappy cut of meat and I can turn it into a pretty alright steak.
Sure, yeah.
So I can see how you could have a
or it's like taking
high quality meat and make it ass.
Yeah, or vice versa. Yeah, I was gonna say you take a chuck roast and you turn it into pot roast and it tastes.
Chuck Charles.
Yeah, Chuck Charles. It tastes delicious. You know what I mean? Chuck roast is supposed to be like a cheap cut. It's tough, but then you put it in a crock pot and put the right seasonings with it.
Yeah,
delicious and tender.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's all in the preparation.
Oh, but to the difference, I guess, between American Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu. So Japanese was the original, right? Basically,
that's what I thought.
And Wagyu is just the cow type. It's not like.
That's what I thought too.
But then if you're thinking of like superior meat, you're thinking of Kobe beef.
They're not Kobe.
Yeah.
They're not mean to them or anything. That's why it's better, right? Like with veal.
I think that's more so with the Kobe beef is like the niceness. Like they feed it beer and has a great diet and they massage it.
Okay, well that's nice then. I'm just talking about like veal. They're not nice to.
Right. There's that whole South Park episode of them like in the cages.
Yeah, they put them in the little crates and they force feed them like
goo,
condensed whey and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, won't eat it.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's delicious though. It's so good.
Isn't that the dilemma though, right? When stuff tastes good, but you're like, ooh, I don't know, necessarily preparation wise. But that's why I like.
It's a baby. I don't want to eat babies. Like I won't eat lamb, but I'll eat mutton.
Okay.
Mutton is an adult sheep, but I don't like eating lamb.
Lamb does taste better than mutton.
It is really good.
Unfortunately.
Really good.
Yeah. I think again it comes down to how is the animal handled, right? Like, if they do it humanely, then okay. But if it's like if you see like there's that Food America Incorporated on like Hulu, and they like start showing like the chicken farms and the pig farms, and you're like, oh my gosh, like they're literally crammed in there.
Yeah.
And then you're
like there's
I don't know.
Joaquin Phoenix narrates a movie documentary called Humans or something like that, and it's about like meat and stuff like that, and usually people who watch it immediately join PETA or become vegetarian or at least try. I didn't. It made me hungry. But anyway. It did.
I can't help it. It tastes good.
Just to be devil's advocate, though, I don't know. Like, is it better to, like, treat an animal really awesome and then give it this really great life and, oh, by the way, you're dead and we're going to eat you? Or is it better that they're being treated mean and then they're like, just do it?
Like,
make me your food now.
Maybe.
I don't know.
These are questions that are bigger than us, Dean.
I know.
We're just two nobodies.
I try not to think when I eat anyway.
Exactly. Just shovel it in.
I'm like, this food is good. I like meat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really into like trying more like exotic stuff, like food wise, like stuff that you don't normally get. And then it's like, and then you start thinking about like what is going into the process of getting this food and stuff, and then you're like, maybe it's just best to don't know.
Well, and I'm pretty open to eating food of all kinds, but like Rocky Mountain oysters.
Nope, I'm out.
I know I can't.
I'm not gonna do it.
Can't do it, and it doesn't help when people show you how to make them.
Oh, stop!
Like I see videos on TikTok sometimes or whatever.
Stop talking about it. I want it in my algorithm.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain oysters. Rocky Mountain oysters. Rocky Mountain oysters. They are cow balls. I mean bull balls, because cows are girls.
I don't know what I can say. Cancel Star Wars. Cancel Star Wars.
No!
Yeah, I do too. Okay. Are we done playing these games? And speaking of ads, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm getting pretty pissed off with at least Facebook ads.
Yeah.
And it's not the ads itself. Like, I understand, like, companies have to do advertisements. Like, that's how they make money to keep stuff going along.
They used to be, like, ads used to be like really important too. Like
Yeah.
like my grandpa and maybe to an extent my parents a little bit too. Like if you were watching a show and it had ads.
A TV show.
Yes.
On cable, though.
Correct. And you would get up during the ads, they would be like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "This is a commercial. These are the people who are paying for this show that we love. You can at least sit down and
get your ass down and watch the ad.
Watch their ad.
Even though it's for promoting kids smoking or whatever.
Yeah. Promoting cigarettes, Grandpa. Well, they go outside and smoke.
So, all right, we agree that ads are important to some extent.
Yeah.
But then it's like...
Yeah, because that helps you push out this podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
But one thing that's been bothering me recently, and it's maybe just because I've noticed it on something that I was trying to comment or like, but like the reel or whatever it is on Facebook, I think the reels too, right? Like I know that's Instagram, but yeah. So it was playing a reel, and it was like 15-second reel. It was like another stand-up comic, and I just wanted to like it and like put a comment on about the joke or whatever.
Yeah.
But then a 15 or 30-second ad starts playing, and I can't comment or like. I have to wait for the ad to be done in order to do that.
Yeah.
Which it used to be like you would watch the video, and then you'd scroll, and then an ad would come up, and then you could either like scroll past it or whatever, but you could still comment and like. Now it's like so obtrusive that it's like I can't even do the action that I came on social media to do. See ya. Bye.
Yeah, right. You know, one company I've never seen do anything like that, at least not in my stuff, is Gorilla Mind. Gorilla Mind, you know, if you wanna up your game, you wanna get your thoughts right, get into a flow state, buy Gorilla Mind. Go to gorillamind.com/20, use code 20.
I like how we're just,
some of the best,
I like how we're just
supplements and
I like how we're just shitting on ads, but now we have the most ads we've ever had.
Not ridiculous, and then one that I just tried to impromptu do, and it was all stupid.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's the most ads we've ever had in an episode.
Yeah, and we actually have a partner.
Yeah.
We hate ads.
No, it's just, I don't like how they're implementing it. That's the problem. And also, like, they say that they're gathering information, right? Like, that's why it's so important, like, you provide your email address to places, so they're making an email list, right? Or, like, you go and you accept cookies on websites and all that, and because they're gathering your marketing information. But they never market ads towards me that I even give a shit about.
Yeah, I know. Like, guys, I was getting them Bluetooth butt plug speakers.
Okay, now you bring that up again. They just left my algorithm.
Now they're back.
Damn it. Okay. But you know, it's like, why are you showing me ads for The Knot? I'm already married.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't need that website. Like if you're so smart with your advertising, you would cater my interactions to everything that's important to me. Even if it's a company that I already use, it's a reminder to say, "Hey Carl, go get some Taco Bell."
Yeah.
Like that's Taco Bell is like the only ad that I see that I'm like, yeah, I regularly get this at least every couple of weeks or whatever.
Right.
Not every day. But just like, where's everybody else? And then if I was like The Knot, now it's going to be in our algorithms forever. But like,
is that like a dating site?
No, it's a wedding registry website site. So I'm already married, so I don't need this.
Right.
If I was the company The Knot, I'd be pissed that I'm trying to wasting advertising dollars, sending it to a consumer that has nothing to do with it, right? And not that it's not important to at some point, right? But like, why are you sending me Pampers diaper ads now? I don't have children. So like yes, I get like you're planting the seed, so when I do have children, all I can think about for diapers is Pampers. But like, if you're really gathering my data and information, you know that I don't have kids yet, you're going to heavily push the Pampers ads once you find out that, pregnancy announcement or, the child is born, right? Like, I don't understand, like, why they're not doing that. And if people are so freaked out by AI, but at the same time, like, that would actually be useful. Like, people would be less annoyed with advertising.
Well, and sometimes the ads are kind of close, but not really. Like, I watch a lot of, cage fighting, karate, kickboxing, And a lot of times I'll watch like Muay Thai, kickboxing and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, like, I'll be watching those, and then I'll flip, I'll be on my algorithm will totally change, and it'll have like just whatever. And then I'll get an ad somewhere that's just like, do you need a Thai wife? Thai wives are very traditional, blah, blah, blah.
So it's using one keyword, so
argue.
Thai.
Yeah. Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And it turns it into like,
You're trying to buy
I'm trying to find a
mailbox bride or whatever. Mail order bride?
Yeah, mail order bride, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, it's weird.
The other ones that bother me is I'll get ads in Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
I get a lot of like Russian ones, yeah.
Okay, you get Russian, I get Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know, are they trying to be like, join us?
Well, maybe that's who's watching you the most.
Maybe. But like, yeah, I just don't understand how advertisement companies aren't like trying harder. I mean, I guess because companies are still paying them buku bucks to run an ad, right? But
and even when I see an ad now, right, I see anything, I don't even believe it. Doesn't matter what it is, I don't believe it. It could be like a video of me, somebody recorded at a show, and I'll just be like, I don't believe that's real. I don't think that's real.
Well,
I believe nothing.
I mean, that is fair. I mean, there's been some AI stuff that looks legitimately like it's real.
Yeah.
And there's been real stuff that legitimately looks like it's AI.
A lot of the AI videos, you can tell by how the dialogue sounds.
The phrasing, the dialogue, the lighting.
Yeah.
I want to say like something just doesn't look natural.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I could see a video of like a UFO landing like right in the street out here that we can't see.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna believe it. And it could really be a UFO landing in the middle of the street. I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, you're saying physically seeing it yourself, not like as a
no.
video?
Once I physically see it, then I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But like on like ad or anything, TikTok,
news,
Facebook.
Especially too.
No,
Like I don't trust anything on the news because it's like I have to fact check this multiple sources in order to think that anything you say is like real.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say.
So it's like it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to look way too much to just know if something's real or not.
Yeah, and I guess this could have been true though before AI was really starting to become a thing. You didn't necessarily know if the news was true, but you were supposed to trust them if they were presenting it as factual information. But yeah, can't do that anymore.
Well, and some of it looks so real. Like you see these ones, like all these different things with like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, and stuff like that, and they'll show like just different things that were never in any of the movies, but they look so real. They look better than the movies sometimes too, and it's just like, what the shit.
I have to. I'm not going to mention it on this one because I have to fact check it myself because I don't want to be like this is. I don't want to give false information on this, but I think I saw a Star Wars one recently that I was like,
was that in the movie?
Yeah, or are they making a new one? Or I'm confused. So I'm gonna have to look into it first because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, that's 100% fake.
They're talking about making new ones, but they're not making them yet.
Yeah.
Now that
talking about making.
I remember her name, Kathleen Kennedy. Is it the person? I don't know. Somebody at Disney that was like the head of Disney or the head of the Star Wars person.
Yeah.
Portion. She stepped down and some other guy took over. So now everybody's all excited because she was always kind of like
over woke.
No,
it wasn't the over woke.
No, it didn't even have anything to do with woke. It was just like, God, I wish I could remember the interview that she did, but she was just kind of like, people don't want to know about Luke Skywalker's journey in between this,
sure.
Or something like that.
And everyone's like, yes, we do.
Yeah, they do actually. They really, really do. Huh. It does not the exact example.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
She made a statement that was just like, what? Of course we do.
Yeah, like not knowing your audience type of thing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. It's just things that she thinks she wants. Like, oh, people are tired of Darth Vader.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we had a fun time at Golden Plated.
Yeah, that was a good show. Just you and me. It was supposed to be three of us, but one person dropped. So yeah.
Did he drop or no show?
He dropped. He said he couldn't make it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, looking back, I kind of feel like maybe we could have done longer. But we did the time that they asked us to do.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I should have done more. But then I was like, nah, that's not what they asked for. So.
Well, I was feeling bad because, like I said, I'm not contagious anymore or anything, but this stupid freaking cold.
I think you have, like, walking pneumonia or something.
Maybe. I've had a cough.
Forever.
Yeah, and it goes away and then it kind of comes back, but...
It doesn't go away. Like, I mean, if we listen to episode 1 of Move the Mic Stand, you have the same cough.
Probably.
I think you do,
probably,
honestly.
Probably.
Which is concerning, but also, like, maybe your body's just like...
Well, I was thinking about it the other day, because my dad used to cough a lot, my grandpa used to cough a lot. I think it's just old guy cough. Like, it's just...
Sad.
We're just phlegmy. But anyway, I totally... felt a little bad because the lemonade I had was awesome. The
lavender. And I had watermelon lemonade.
Yeah.
It was good.
And I liked it. But I just felt like I needed to keep drinking it because I could feel like my throat getting dry, you know, and so I just kept having to go over and take a drink. It was fine because I was trying to do it in the middle of, like, pauses for jokes and things like that.
It did help. It did help with, like, pacing, like, just slow down, because isn't that like one of the things all the time? It's just like, if you think you're going slow enough, you're not. You still have to go slower. Yeah. So I mean that probably helped to some extent. But
what was nice is Joey, the owner.
Yeah,
that's his name, right?
Yep.
Of Golden Plated. I was sitting there.
Joey Golden.
Yeah, Joey Golden. And I was, I kept drinking it, and I still had like maybe
a sip.
No, I had like
half a sip.
Like no, I had like maybe a quarter of it left.
And quarter of a sip.
And then he gave me a new one.
Yeah.
Like, he just gave it to me. I didn't have to ask or anything. He was just like, boom. I was like...
Because he's paying attention.
Yeah, I was like, thanks, Joey.
Cool. Yeah.
Right in the middle of my set. It was cool. He just...
Yeah, I had your bottle of water at the table, too. And I kept thinking, like, I should go run this up to Dean because I saw that you were getting down to your drink. I was like, he's going to think I'm so disruptive.
Do you notice how my sips were getting smaller and smaller?
Yeah, but I was like, oh boy, he really is relying on having something to sip on right now, and I'm like, is he gonna hate me if I like interrupt by
no more than yelling? You got 15 minutes left, Ding.
Okay, but you asked, and I was trying to be helpful.
I know. I was kidding.
Yeah. Okay. So what Dean's mentioning is because his watch was like
glitching out,
spamming or whatever, and he's like,
normally I don't even have to time myself, but I've just been lately.
Well, but this is kind of a point I want to make, which I thought was super impressive. So you're like, you were trying to look at your watch just to check, and it wasn't working, and I said, you got 15 minutes left, just so that you knew where you were at, and I was keeping track of time for you too, but you thought 15 as well. So
I did think about it.
So like, it just shows like you're very accurate with like knowing how time moves.
Mm-hmm.
So like you didn't really need me to, I guess, to say that, but I was just trying to be helpful.
Can we talk about my intro?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think I had a stroke when I was trying to.
You just went.
I went. Yeah, I was. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's just because I was like I already like turned off my performing mind.
Yeah, I think you're like, okay, I'm done.
Because I said my closing joke, and then I said, I'm Kash, like Carl, thank you, and I was starting to walk off the stage, and not that he did anything wrong. That's just how it happened to be. But Joey was the one that was introduced me.
Yeah.
And he was going to introduce you. But he was currently cooking at the moment.
Yeah.
Even though it's like an open kitchen, so like he could see and watch the show at the same time. But that meant he had to go all the way around to get to the stage. And
area, yeah.
I guess I don't know. I just like, it's too awkward. He was like in the middle of literally frying something or something. So I was like, I got it. I'll do it. But I think I had already turned off my brain of like performing. So then I was like, I got to introduce Dean. Okay. Who's Dean?
Yeah. Like he was.
Yeah, that's weird. It's never like really happened to me before, but I don't know. I was just like in my mind, like not prepared to introduce you, I guess and I did my performance, and I was like, all right, now I get to sit back and watch Dean perform.
You were excited to order your chicken tendies.
And that too, yeah. The food there is great.
It is great.
Everything I've ever had there has been delicious. And I've been there twice. So
I mean, I had the catfish nuggets.
Which, I'm going to try that next time, even though, like, I'm terrified of catfish. Like,
it wasn't fishy.
Well, no, but that's the thing. So, like, when I was a kid, one of my mom's boyfriend made catfish.
Yeah.
And I don't think he knew that catfish was a fish or anything. Like, it was so bad. It was probably one of the worst things I ever ate in my life.
Really?
And it just tasted like mud. Like, the slimy skin was still on. It was just gross.
It can, like tilapia can kind of taste like... That's why people like tilapia, because it'll take up
the flavor
of whatever.
Right.
But if you don't season it well or whatever, it kind of has like a dirt kind of taste.
Yeah. Well,
catfish can be like that too.
Well, catfish is a bottom feeder, right? So, I mean, it's eating crap, right?
Yeah, it's eating dead shit on the bottom. I mean, it eats other little fish and stuff like that too.
Right, but I know that people can prepare it well, right? Because people eat catfish all over, especially in the South and everything. But it's like, I have that like mental block of like, I can't eat catfish because I had it really bad one time. Right. But like, I want to be able to try it because maybe, again, it's just like, yes, I know that I had it prepared in such a bad way that I need to try it by somebody that's like masterful of it, and then give it another chance.
And you don't like hot sauce, but their tartar sauce is really good. And they gave the hot sauce. You put a little bit of hot sauce on it, dip it in tartar sauce. It was awesome. I really liked the coleslaw too, because it was like, it had like jalapenos or something in it.
You know I can't handle spice.
No, I know
but
you can't.
I gotta continue a little bit about that catfish story. So that was one of the times though, like it just was so bad. But it was growing up in the 90s. It's that empty your plate, clean plate club type of mentality.
Yeah.
So I wasn't allowed to leave the table until I finished my plate. So I think dinner was at like 4:30, and I was there past midnight sitting at the table. Everyone else went to bed.
Well, oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen movies where shit like that happens.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot what movie... Oh, no, I think that was Mommy Dearest. She kept giving her the same steak every single day. Like, they'd have some... Like, she didn't want to eat her steak because it was too underdone.
Mm-hmm.
So then she kept... I think that was Mommy Dearest. And she kept giving her that steak every single meal. Like, she was sitting there forever and wouldn't eat it. She can't leave the table till you finish it. And then she finally, like...
Takes a nibble?
No, left the table or whatever. And then she kept bringing her that steak every single day. Everybody else would be having something else, and then boom, drop that steak.
That's awesome.
It's not, because she's very abusive.
Oh. Well, I'm just saying it's awesome that it's like you're not gonna budge on your stubbornness.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the girl, yeah, like she's just like, so
I'm not gonna eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it. So I'm not gonna eat it. Because I was from that, you have to clear your plate thing too.
Yeah.
But that included condiments. So like if we had like French fries or something,
and you had ketchup on the plate,
you had to eat it.
Even if you
the French fries were all gone, you had to eat it with a fork.
Oh man, that's rough.
I still do that to this day sometimes.
Jeez.
I'll just have a little bit of ketchup on the finally eat it.
Well, it's so hard to measure the right amount of condiment.
Well, and like when I have French fries, I just love dunking them in ketchup.
Right, you don't want to have a dry fry. That's just
no. I sometimes will even dip a burger in ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Like I'll get Culver's. I don't really like them putting toppings on. I'll get like a butter burger with cheese, right?
Yeah.
And then have it plain. But then I want my own ice cold ketchup to dip pieces in. That's pretty particular.
Does Culver's still have grilled cheese?
Yeah, probably.
I think so. I think I used to like their grilled cheese.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to like a grilled cheese.
Yeah, to invent a grilled cheese, what would be on it?
You're saying if I was to make the Kash, Money Carl, grilled cheese...
Yeah, or whatever.
Special?
Well, first of all, when does it not become a grilled cheese anymore?
And just becomes a grilled sandwich?
Yeah, it becomes a sandwich. Yeah, like if you start...
That's a good question.
Like if you're like, oh, I have a grilled cheese, and I put a chicken breast on it.
It's a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? Like when is it
okay.
still grilled cheese?
As long as there's a cheese element and it's grilled, I'm gonna say it counts. Because that's what we're.
Does it have to have a majority cheese?
No, I'm not gonna put that type of limitation on there. I'm just saying, if we're inventing a grilled cheese, it has to have cheese and it needs to be a grilled sandwich thing.
I could tell you.
Because I would say, like, just an example. I'm not saying that this is the Kash grilled cheese,
right?
But like, I would even allow like cheese inside of a tortilla, which would be a quesadilla. Hold on. I would allow that though to be in that category if that's what you, if that's what you want as your grilled cheese. I mean I wouldn't. I'm not. I'm not picking that. Well,
No, I know you're not picking it.
But I'm saying like it needs that bread element and it needs a cheese element, and then you can do something else. But I don't know, like, should we limit how many ingredients go with it, or like you get one other element to go with it?
I think we just have to
pick your bread, your cheese, and your...
The cheese is the
majority.
main draw.
Okay.
It's the main draw. I can tell you right now, like my son Hayden, we used to go to Red Robin quite often.
Red Robin.
Yum. And he would, he'd always get the grilled cheese, but he'd like, can I have a grilled cheese with lettuce? And he'd put lettuce on it. And
that's interesting.
Well, it was when he was little.
Was it shredded lettuce? Was it a whole leaf?
It was a leaf.
Okay.
And the waitresses would kind of be like, or waiter, they'd kind of be like, huh. And then he's like, I just want it to be healthy. And so he would put lettuce on it to try to make it healthy. One day he didn't finish half of it, and I tried it.
It was good.
And I was like, it adds a nice
freshness.
Crisp. It was texture.
Was it iceberg lettuce?
Oh, probably.
And hold on, so this is an important question with that. Was the lettuce cooked into the sandwich, or did they add it after it was melted?
It was like cheese, or bread, cheese, lettuce in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was cooked that way.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know, because like...
It's still crispy, though.
I was going to say it had to have been like iceberg, because like the water content or whatever, because like if you just had like a big leafy green, it's going to be wilted.
And that's what he would get all the time. And at first I was like, all right, cool, that's what he likes. And then the one time I tried it, and I was just like, it's actually kind of nice.
I'm going to call that the Hayden.
Yeah,
I'm just going to call it the Hayden. I never heard of anybody else eating that, so that's the Hayden.
When he was little. It was a thing he did. Yeah.
Cool.
Whenever we'd go there.
All right, so we discovered what Hayden's grilled cheese, but now we got to figure out ours. And a couple other elements to consider.
Yeah.
A dipping sauce if you want. How are you like? Because I know some people do the mayonnaise, butter, whatever. Like, how are you getting that crisp? Yeah. You want to go first?
I don't know.
I can start, I guess.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm definitely buttering the bread. It's not gonna
both sides.
No, I'm gonna do outside ends only. I'm not gonna butter the inside. Picking the bread is important because I saw this one channel that was making like their whole thing is about grilled cheeses, and they were using a French sourdough. I don't like sourdough, even when it's cooked. I don't like the tanginess. Doesn't work for me in bread. So
it creeps me out how many people like grow the starter.
We had one for a while. It's weird. Weird stuff.
The only thing weirder is like when you have the kombucha mushroom
thing, yeah.
Placenta looking thing. That people grow to make kombucha.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're not gonna make your own kombucha. I'm not into that at all.
I ain't either. I used to be. They're like, this tastes like a sweaty sock. I'm like, that's why I like it.
Okay. Bread though. So I'm not gonna do a sourdough. Part of me wants to say like open up a croissant and cut it in half, but I don't think it would toast very well. Unless you did it the inside out. So you like cut it in half, right? Yeah. Like, and then you know how it's like airy and buttery on the inside?
Yeah.
That's the side I would butter and then put the outside ends as the inside.
Oh,
but no, I know. I'm thinking that's maybe not the way to go. I feel like I need to try that before I
make sandwiches with croissants like that. Usually breakfast sandwiches.
Like a panini. Like you're not doing like a grilled.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Straight on the stove.
Huh. I'll have to try it though. I'm not gonna I'm gonna count it out for this iteration, I guess. But I want to try it with that inverse of the croissant and see what that would be like. I feel like that would toast nicely if I did it that way. I'm just gonna go with like just plain white bread, like Wonder Bread or something, as my toast. Okay, butter the outsides, and I'm gonna assemble the sandwich, in the pan. I'm not gonna try to assemble the sandwich and have the butter on the outside and then put it together and get mess everywhere. So it's gonna go the piece of toast butter side down in the pan, right?
Yeah.
And the pan's got to be hot, so I want to get that nice toastiness. I don't want just like soggy, buttery toast, right? So toast side down, and then you got to go with American cheese as at least one type of cheese. I feel like that's I feel like that's a binding cheese for the gooiness, right?
Well, you can get a nice gooiness from like a Munster.
Well, a lot of cheeses, I know, but I'm saying I feel like I still want that American cheese, but I'm gonna go with the sharp cheddar of like the Kraft singles because it's just got that little bit of like zip to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a slice of that down, and then I'm gonna do bacon, like nice thick bacon.
Okay.
I'm gonna do cheese curds.
Okay.
And then more bacon, and then that American slice of cheese.
Okay.
And part of me wants to kind of fry up the cheese curds on their own first, and then flop them in there, because otherwise they're not going to get melty enough.
Mm-mm.
But like, I don't want them
be doughy too.
Yeah, I don't want them melty. I want them like fried almost, like, but not breaded or anything like that. But just like straight up fried. And then I think that might be my sandwich.
Okay.
I would also probably throw a little bit of like seasoning on it after it's done too, just like for the bread itself.
Yeah.
Maybe a little salt, little pepper, and I don't know, maybe a little Old Bay or some garlic powder. I don't know.
Right.
I'm on the fence on that, but like just something, because I feel like you don't season a grilled cheese usually.
No.
I feel like
Cheesy butter.
Right, but I feel like that might add that nice element of upping it a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to need a dipping sauce. I'm probably going to use like Sweet Baby Ray's just honey barbecue sauce. It's just like
Bacon and everything.
Yeah, maybe I'm not necessarily drizzling it because I don't want it like necessarily. I just want to be able to dip it if I want to have just a change in element to it. All right, so that's mine, I guess.
Yeah.
At this time in my life, that's my number one grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, what about you? I hope I gave you enough time to think about it.
It's gonna be. I know I brought it up and it was your notes. It's gonna be made with Wonder Bread. I'm gonna bring Wonder Bread back.
Yeah, I use Wonder Bread.
I know. Like Wonder Bread.
Yeah, and I just said normally people use like sourdough, and you're like, I love sourdough, and then you're like, forget the sourdough.
Like the brand Wonder Bread. Was that your bread?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just white Wonder Bread, yeah.
Oh! I didn't. I thought you said something else when you said Wonder Bread.
Well, remember I initially was talking about the croissant, but I'm on the fence on that, so I don't know.
Okay.
So I went with Wonder Bread.
Then I'm gonna go with the Wonder Bread too.
Okay.
Or something that's really kind of got a softness to it.
I was just gonna say, what a great shout out for Wonder Bread. Like,
it doesn't even exist anymore, does it?
Yeah, it does.
I thought it went away.
No, you can still get Wonder Bread. It's just not made the same as it used to be. Like with they had to add chemicals or whatever into it to make it nutritious.
Oh.
So get Wonder Bread.
I thought when Hostess closed and somebody else bought them, I thought Wonder Bread went away.
No, I'm pretty sure you can still get Wonder Bread. Now you're making me question my life.
Maybe that's a different timeline.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, if you can't get Wonder Bread, what are we doing? Just white bread in general? Texas toast? No, Texas toast is too thick for grilled cheese.
They turn out okay. I make them with Texas toast, and they turn out okay. Texas toast is great for French toast, but
yes. And toad in the holes, actually.
Yeah.
House eggs or whatever you want.
Yeah.
I always used to call them. Sorry to tangent, but I always used to call them toad in the holes, and I did that because I picked it up from like Roald Dahl, and he also called them hothouse eggs. But now I think I just want to call them Hobbit in a hole.
Okay.
I think that sounds more fun.
I'm gonna call it turtle head poking out. No, I always call them toad in a hole.
Yeah, me too. That's no.
We used to call it. Sometimes we call them eggs in a hanky.
Or eggs in a basket.
No.
Birds in a nest.
Yeah. Okay.
So many names.
So it'll be like a nice soft bread, like Wonder Bread. And then I always butter. Oh no, I don't butter both sides necessarily for a grilled cheese, do I? Yeah, I do. I'll take it and I'll butter both sides, and then I just lightly toast it, a little bit on both sides. Sometimes what I do as a hack, because it's hard to butter both sides of the bread, so I'll actually like take a stick of butter and then rub it in the pan so that it gets a nice puddle of melted butter. And then I'll put it in that, let it cook for a little bit, do it again, flip it, or like pick it up.
Well, that is better than trying to just butter the bread.
And it makes it a little easier.
Yeah,
so
not bad.
I would do that. And then I think mine would be really simple because I'm probably just going to take... So before I assemble it, I'm going to put sharp cheddar, but not processed.
Not the American.
Yeah, like actual
cheese
natural.
slice. Yeah, okay.
Natural sharp cheddar. And then slice of Munster on each one. And then right in the middle a slice of Swiss. And then...
so you're just going the 3 cheese combo. You're not adding other
and then
elements.
let it all melt together really nice. Weird thing is, I don't know who makes it. I don't remember. Maybe it's Hellman's, but you can buy mayonnaise slices.
I think I have seen that. Same with ketchup slices. It's weird. Like
The
fruit leather almost.
The only thing that maybe I would do is if there was like tomato soup slices.
Oh, interesting.
Put that in the middle.
I did try to get those Progresso soup drops.
Yeah.
No, they ran out right away. We can try again when this airs. So the day of this airing, we'll see.
Okay.
But,
yeah. So I think that's kind of how I make them anyway. That's how I like to make them. Because the Munster the sharp cheddar adds a nice sharp.
yeah.
And then the Munster makes it nice and stretchy.
Yeah.
And
good flavor.
It has a nice little tanginess to it. And then Swiss, it just kind of complements the other two a little bit.
I never really liked Swiss cheese.
And neither does Jess.
But, remember how talking about that G-roll, the French G-roll to make the rosettes?
Yeah.
The tête de moine is technically a Swiss cheese, but I like how that tastes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the whole thing about the G-roll, though, is like, it is changing the taste profile because it's the aerating and the thinness and whatever.
Saying that, I think to just kind of be more specific, I'll use a regular piece of Swiss. But if I do like aged Swiss, but usually like on its own.
Uh-huh.
But a nice lacy baby Swiss.
Lacy baby.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Because
I know baby Swiss. I never heard call it lacy baby.
Lacy, yeah, because it's got like a bunch of little tiny holes in it versus like big ones. So it's lacy. That's the actual the cheese term.
Cheese terminology.
Yes.
Love it.
From the cheese wizard. Cheese wizard. That when I that nobody can steal nothing from that. When I first got my Peloton, I never used.
You mean your really expensive clothes hanger?
Well, Jess uses it.
Okay, but you know what I mean.
But when you had to pick a name for your on-screen name, that was mine. Cheese Wizard. Cheese Wizard. Cheese Wizard.
That's great.
I should make. Very loyal to my gamer tag that I've had for a bazillion years. But that'd be a good gamer tag. Cheese
it's probably
Wizard.
taken.
Probably. Mine is OG from a long time ago. It's Fuddrucker Senior.
Yes, love it.
And Hayden was like, "Can I be Fuddrucker Junior?" And I'm like, "Do it."
No. Earn it. Oh my.
And it's from because when I was I'm older than my nephews by like 5 years on average. Some of them a little bit more.
Average.
But when we would play video games and stuff like that in the lobbies when you could actually start to talk, people would call, like me in particular, like when I would kill them or whatever.
Unalive them.
Unalive them.
Yeah, that's what I have to say. No,
frag them. They would say a word that kind of sounds like Fuddrucker, but it's not Fuddrucker. And one of my littler nephews, might have even been Brett.
Mr. Took.
Bertuk. I think it was Brett. I don't know. Was like, what are they calling you? And I'm like, Fuddrucker. And so then it became my thing.
Nice.
It became Fuddrucker, and then I don't know why I put senior.
Because you knew you were going to pass the legacy on someday.
Yeah. So it's Fuddrucker Senior.
That's awesome.
And that's what I'm on. Yeah, I mean, you can try to add me on PlayStation, Xboxes, Wii's, Switches.
I don't think you can do Wii at all.
No, I don't think you can anymore. But yeah, that's who I am. I'm Fuddrucker. Sometimes it's Fuddrucker _Senior. Sometimes it's just Fuddrucker space Senior. It depends what the characters are.
Nice.
Yeah, so my grilled cheese would be pretty standard.
Cheesy. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we go to our comedy too?
Yeah, and then I think that'll be wrapping up for this
Yeah,
one.
we'll wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah. So, one thing that comes up quite often in comedy is you could be writing a joke and you say it and, it does pretty well or whatever. And then someone comes up to you and says, that's so-and-so's joke, or someone has a joke just like that or whatever. And, we call that like-mindedness or, for thinking. But, I don't know, it's just like, I've definitely had people have similar thoughts to me at the same time on stuff before.
Yeah. And we're not talking, like, straight up, like, doing the exact same material.
Right.
We're just talking, like, a concept. Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I had one, and it blew up in a bad way, but it was purely coincidental that we had done something of a similar style, or preparing to do something. And it just happened that I went first, and it pissed off the guy that was after me.
Oh.
Like, really bad.
Yeah.
Like, try to cancel me bad.
Oh, wow, shit.
Yeah. But purely coincidental that we had similar style of an idea.
Right. So the tip around that?
Yeah, I'm not really even sure what the tip is. It's just like, don't not write stuff like you should always be writing, but I don't know.
Because I was thinking when I looked in the notes and it said like-mindedness, I was thinking find people who are like-minded to you.
Oh, well, that too. That's helpful.
Work with them.
Yeah, but I think I would call that having a comedy buddy, which I think we definitely discussed before.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like, there's so many people out there. Like, people are going to have similar
eventually
ideas and concepts.
Limit. As much as you can imagine the human verse and the expansion of the mind.
That sounded really scientific.
Thanks. It's very likely that you could have something similar.
Yeah.
Like I had a joke that was similar to another comedian's. I had no idea. And then someone pointed it out and said, hey, that's kind of like so-and-so's joke. Just thought I'd let you know. And I was like, oh, shit. And so I didn't do it anymore. But when I saw that comedian, I said, hey, because then I saw their bit about it. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, hey, you know what? I had an experience happen to me that is along the same lines as your joke. And I did this joke one day, and then somebody pointed out it was similar, and I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. It is. If you want it, you can have it. And let them add it to their joke. They didn't. Because it was stupid. But I, did it that way. But yeah, it's kind of like no matter what you're doing, eventually something is going to be...
I was going to say not just necessarily something, everything.
Yeah.
Ultimately, everything is going to be covered by somebody else. So I think the thing that's important to think about is how is it in your voice?
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying go listen to other people's stuff and then take their joke and try to make it into your own voice.
No.
I'm saying whatever you're writing on your own accord is probably going to sound to some extent like somebody else's bit at some point.
Well, and
especially with the main topics that people do, right? Drugs, sex, and rock and roll. It's very easy to be like, oh, let's talk about my wiener, or the punchline is, oh, they smoked weed, or you know what I mean? Like, okay, if you had to shut down anytime someone said something similar, nobody would be performing anymore.
Right. Well, I even had a joke, about I'm just gonna say ding dongs, like hostess ding dongs, since we were talking about hostess, kind of anecdoting it, twisting it a little bit, so it's not obvious. But I had a joke, we'll say, about ding dongs, and then all of a sudden somebody said, hey, did you ever see so-and-so's set about ding-dongs? You shouldn't do that because they have a set about ding-dongs. And then I saw their set, and then I was like, not at all the same.
Right.
Yeah. They were talking about,
sniffing ding-dongs, and you were talking about eating ding-dongs. Not the same. I don't know.
Well, like they were talking about how, they did nothing but eat ding-dongs all the time, blah, 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 ding-dongs, ding-dong, ding-dongs. And my joke is about, like, I grew up so poor, my parents couldn't buy me a hockey puck, so I used ding-dongs.
Sure.
Yeah. Completely off the cuff there. That's not even real, but...
Yeah, because it wasn't funny, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I'm kidding.
But, it's like, okay, it's something...
the topic's the same.
Yeah.
Or, I don't even know, I don't even consider that the topic is the same. An element is the same.
Yeah.
And it's...
Like, there's so many people talk about cats. So many people talk about their spouses. So many,
But it's a key element. And sometimes I feel like people are like, well, if I'm doing a bit about this key element, you're not allowed to. But...
Yeah, like if I do a bit about the Packers, no one else can.
Right. I don't know. I think part of the whole thing about each comedian doing their stuff is like their perspective. Now, if their perspective happens to be the same as yours, then yeah, there's probably got to be a discussion there, and be civilized about it. Not just you're doing the same bit as me. I'm gonna cancel you.
Yeah, and especially if it'd be like the ding dong example.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody's like, "Hey, you talk about ding dongs, I talk about ding dongs." It's like, yeah, they're different. Just because there's ding dongs involved.
You don't own the right to ding dongs.
No.
Right.
Hostess does.
Yeah.
We probably both shouldn't be talking about them. And I really hope we get ads about ding dongs now.
I mean, that would be ads I'd like to see. I'd just want, or Little Debbie. Actually, now that might be a little weird because, I don't know if it would be like, we talked about the Bluetooth butt plugs, and now Little Debbie would be like, local single food in your area.
Yeah.
Or something.
Hot women who like butt plug ding dongs.
Jeez, okay.
Who knows what you're going to get now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just destroy my phone. Now I can't go on it.
And it definitely listens to you. I don't care.
Oh, for sure. It 100% listens.
It reads your brain somehow. I don't know how.
I don't know if it reads your brain, just like if you're always looking for food or something, it's going to show you food, and you're thinking about food, so that's why it's coincidental.
There is a scientific notion behind it, and I don't remember what it's called, but it is sort of like a coincidental kind of thing. It's like if I'm sitting here and pretend this is me thinking, it's not me actually talking, but I'm just like, I see a Lamborghini drive by, and I'm like, man, Lamborghinis are cool, but they're like $15 billion, but I like Lamborghinis. Oh man, I remember this time I got to ride in one, because you always had a friend that had a rich uncle or something that had one. And, and you're thinking about it, and then all of a sudden, bam! You didn't say it out loud, whatever, ad for Lamborghini. Tractors. Because they make tractors too.
Isn't that the original thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also kind of want to getting back on that comedy tip of like-mindedness. It's like, you can't own like a topic or whatever. Because if that was the case, nobody, and I mean nobody, other than me, is allowed to do any bits about money. And
right.
that would kill like a good portion of people's bits. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm Cash Money Carl. I own the name of money and everything, so you can't do it. I mean, I'm the one that's shooting off a money gun. I'm printed on money.
Well, like if all of a sudden Howard Stern was like, nobody else can do radio.
Yep, nobody else can do radio.
Just me.
Or it'd be like Adam Sandler. Nobody else can play a guitar and make silly songs. So, yeah. All right. Does that sound like we covered everything we wanted to for this week?
I think so.
Okay.
I think we're pretty good.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll...
I think we actually even tagged everything on our list.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. I think this might be a record breaker. I don't think we've ever done that before.
No, I don't think so.
Impressive,
and it might be because I didn't add any tips this time.
So we're calling this what, the Cash controlled everything episode?
The Cash Notes episode.
Nice. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll lead us off on the goodbye because you started the episode then. All right? Just a simple goodbye. Just a simple goodbye. Okay? Okay. No multiple take. Like we had to do before because you kept messing up.
We never do multiple takes.
We did but like 6 buys on like 2 episodes ago or whatever. We had to like redo it because we were trying to.
Just before we go though.
We were trying to sync. We were trying to sync up the goodbye. And
I remember.
Now you remember. Yeah.
Just before we go though.
Yeah.
Going back to my cough at Golden Plated.
Yeah.
It was freaking nuts when we were in the car. And I was like having a semi-productive, unproductive cough. I was trying to like work through. And then you were like, geez, are you dying? And I started laughing in the middle of my cough. And then you started laughing. And then I kept laughing. That's probably the closest I've ever come to dying.
From laughter?
From coughing.
Oh, okay. That's the closest I've ever come to dying from
laughing. I was laughing.
Yeah, those are good. I'm sorry.
Well, it was funny because I was trying to talk. And I was like, I can't stop laughing.
You're like, stop laughing at me. It's not funny. You're killing me.
I'm going to die. And then finally I'm like, okay, I think I got it. No, I don't. And it just was like insane. So anyways, okay, now we can do that. Goodbye. I just wanted to throw that
You just wanted to have the last word on this all Kash episode.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw something in there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll see y'all next week. I'm Cash Money Carl.
I'm Dean Berg.
And we are Move the Mic Stand. Bye.
Comedy Podcast. Bye.
Cash Money Carl.
Dean Berg.
Move the Mic Stand.
We out.
This has been a Tape Deck Media production. Thank you for listening.